Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. And a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a good feeling, yeah. And a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. And a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. And a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Let's make tonight the weekend. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. Got no reason not to celebrate. Baby, I just don't wanna wait. Swimming in the deep blue got me thinking about you. I'm just trying to dive right in. Wanna spend tonight like the last night of our lives, chasing all the love we can. And now I'm in a sea of light, and all that I can see is you. And now I'm dying to feel alive. So baby, let's try something new. Let's make tonight the weekend. Chasing so
Wow, it is it slow out or is it just me? I mean, holy wow. It is slow out today. I mean, it is slow as I used to say, the old good saying, slow as Christmas. It is slow as Christmas out. It's really slow out. Not a lot going on today. I can see small cap or large cap as of right now. I'm not seeing anything that's that great. Tesla had a decent move up there a second ago. PLTR had a decent little pop over the last, I'd say, 20-30 minutes. What was about a 20-minute pop, whatever it was, though. For PLTR, I was watching Tesla drop down by SPY, but nothing much. Really gross, tight movement for the day. I don't see a lot that I like. There's just not a lot of good movement. Today is an ugly day. Today is an uglier day for sure. Yeah, trend line on Tesla, I can see that now. I can see there's a trend line on Tesla. Nice little trend line, slowly but surely working its way out. I know Austin Trader in chat texted me. We were going to one-on-one earlier, and he took the break of the VWAP in an area that was that kind of tight channel that we were in earlier. You can see right through here. Really nice tight channel. I had that overextended. I say overextended. We had that trend line up earlier, and then it really formed this nice, long, beautiful pattern. Then you got something to trade there. That's really been about it as of right now. Small caps, I don't really see a lot. If I'm missing something in small caps, let me know. SYTA seems to be about your only mover that I know of that was moving pretty good. Maybe there's another one, let me know. Edible, I got a couple of good shorts out, or one good short out of. I got a couple of good shorts. Got a couple of good shorts today. MinXRS was a good short earlier too as well. Hopefully you guys got a good short on it. I didn't get TNMG, but TNMG was a good one too. Teenage Ninja Mutant Girls. Forming the little W shape though, trying to form the W shape with the right side, booty cheek being a little bit lower. We'll see how that works out here. I just don't see a ton really going on right now. For large caps or small caps. Small caps been pretty dead, you know, going over to Dex Lobby and or, you know, Stock Rocks and just looking at trade ideas, you know, looking at the scanners. There's just really not a lot that I would say, oh gosh, yes, how are we not looking at that? How are we missing this? We're looking at it right now. QIPT maybe was that one that I haven't seen today. QIPT. Okay, and that's just one outright. Nothing too crazy there. That one's up on the day, but really hasn't done much since opening bell. I've seen Ion and Edible and TNMG. We've seen those. IXA, yeah, then we just get down to the 20% range and just not seeing a lot. So, what was that noise? Was rude. Good girl, turn around. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. You're a cool girl. You take over Gooch bed? Yeah. You're fine, Petey. Petey, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, and that's that. The don't multi-day runner, the other Q play, QBTS. I don't even think it's up that much. Yeah, it's like not barely up on the gainers board, but it's okay. It's all right. Old resistance trying to become new support. I think that hold on. But yeah, there was, I don't know, for Razizian, he's over in Dex Lobby. He was like, tell us about FDA approvals. I think he thinks that video may be live. That's a YouTube video. But let's see if old resistance can become new support right here around 1720 to around 1710. Crack of that, again, we're kind of building these, they're okay trend lines, but there's a trend line crack. There's a trend line. That's a better trend line, and of course a nice crack. This one now is kind of overextended. Not as overextended as this one, but not as pretty as this one. But again, another trend line forming on QBTS. But that's been a multi-day runner here running from yesterday. So that's been nice. That's been nice. And what's up? What's up, Dak? How you doing, bub? It's been slow. It's been a slower day for sure. Large caps have been that way, though, most recently. I've noticed I haven't been trading a lot of large cap plays. I did trade Tesla at the opening bell. Got that great squeeze, bull flag breakout. Got really close to my overall target, which I was like, if it just gets to 355, I'll take it. We'll see if we get more movement from it. But most of the large cap plays have been pretty hideous recently. Not a lot of trades there. And then in just overall, of course, generally for the day. But then today, it's just, it's pretty slow in small capville too. Not a lot going on. What trades you had, you should have probably had them earlier. Not a lot going on over the past half hour to hour or so. See if we get that change over lunch hours today. Don't forget, team. Last full week of the month is this week. Last full week of the month is this week. Why do you say that? I say why because next Monday we are off. It's Memorial Day. So it is only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week, and that will be the last trading days of the month. We are already flying through this month. I can't believe 2 weeks ago today was when Group passed. It's already been 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2! Where does time go? How does it go so fast? Enjoy it while you got it. Oh man, hopefully you guys are having a good day. I'm really not much, again, going on to alert. Tesla's the best. I like going over trades with you guys. If there's anything you guys want to go over, I'm all ears to help you guys out. I'll go over my trades here in a couple of minutes. See if we get any solid movement here from QBTS, which I think the float, if I'm not mistaken, is a little bit bigger. Yeah, 280 mil. 280 million floaty floaters. It's a big ass float. Any questions? Cousin Greg, CR Trader, we good? Trevor's eating dinner right now. Everyone, it was a quiet morning in here too as well. I mean, it was a pretty quiet morning. Matrick, PR Trader, a couple, that's it. I mean, other than that, it was dead. There's just not been that busy here recently. Need to get that going again. I want my lobby flying. I want my lobby going. I guess that's when we're going to get going on the AK live stream Monday through Friday. Bowling, rocking and rolling, rolling and rocking. Give me 40. We got to get, what, 30, 40 people in there to start out with? Come on now. We got that. We can get that. 30, 40. 30, 40. We'll be playing a lot of this over there.
Oh! Fucking FGF! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Fuck yeah! Let's go! What'd I tell you FGO was gonna go to?
I don't remember.
Let's go!
Do you remember?
Blew some eardrums in chat.
I don't remember when I said this was going to go. I think down to like 3. If I can go back to that trade, I think I said that was going to go sub 3 into like the 2s or something, if I'm not mistaken. If I mistake thee not. Oh, and it was. Look at this play team. And it was. Look at this play team. Had it on to start the morning out. Look at this. Look where FGL was for sure. Look what plays. Look at the dumps we used to get. Look at the dumps we used to get. Okay? First off, look at the dumps we used to get. Check this out. Look where this is at in pre-market. Check this an hour and 20 minutes in.
Who is in FGL with me? Top Gun, and I'm losing it.
Look at it down here, team. Watch. Just wait.
Out of it, Nav, for sure as well. In which, if you're in my class, no offense, the first. Oh! Yeah.
Hold on, don't not freak out. Oh, I haven't done it yet. I about did it there. I about did it there.
Who is in FGL with me? Is anybody still in FGL? Is anybody still in FGL?
I about let the rip then.
The morning alerts. I know I talked about it with.
Where do I finally let? I think it gets down into the 2s. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here we go. Watch.
You Archie shape and crack back down.
Watch. I'm gonna notice it here in a second.
You're in at like 31.19. I think you said, or something along those lines. If that's the case, you're fucking stupid good. What you want to do is put this in a 3-minute time frame because it's moving slower.
Look at FGL team. FGL. By the way, FGL. Look at this.
You know, and then you should be.
And I held. This is the play I just held.
For the move to 75.
December 4th.
Once that happens, there will probably be no recovery, I'd imagine, for the day, and she just dies off. Or sits sideways. Thoughts on CYC and JYD? This is still bullish. I would imagine here in the next hour or so we get a downtrend break and this pops up. So watch for it. Like I just told Cousin Greg, you know, rewind the stream. Cousin Greg, I've already told him. And Cousin Greg, who's the best charter you've ever seen?
Come on, Cousin Greg.
And it may not be me, but I better be like Cope. It may not be me. YD back through 640.
We're getting close.
40-35 area for immediate pop. Now we're going to go through that downtrend, but will lead us to 670, if not to 685, somewhere in there. And then over that, you know, I doubt we see resistance at 7. And maybe that's where it truly just comes from. You just go straight to 7. But somewhere in there, you'll see the pop from the downtrend break. And then over that, you get another good-sized pop. This play's not done. I would say, though, if it does crack this, it's got one last possible bounce under 565, 570. Or otherwise, you're going to... Oh! Fucking FGF! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's go! Fuck yeah! Let's go! What'd I tell you FGO was going to go to? Let's go! Sorry if I just blew some eardrums in chat.
So that's where that comes from, by the way. If anyone was ever interested. Hell yeah, CR Trader. You know it. You know the goods. You know the goods, baby. You know the goods, baby. So, anything you guys want to go over, let me know. Let me know. But that was like, oh yeah. That was a good time to go back over when we actually had movement. And that was even me streaming live, right? Later in the day. It's a classic. Yeah, right. It was. It's classic. All right, 715, 710 bounce area for risky biscuit traders. Safer traders come down here around 1650 to 1625. 1650 to 1625 would be your safer area with that VWAP riding below you right there. The risky biscuits area is right here, right now. Right where we're at right now is risky biscuit zone. Risky biscuits. Almost with the same t-shirt on. This is another old school like Razorback kind of t-shirt. Cardinals. The Cardinals, another at least Arkansas team. Damn goofy ass. Avery was trying to get sleep, like take another nap for like why we were up early anyway, and then she went back to bed with all the dogs. I was wondering when she was going to get up. I've had a feeling to be like right after I started going live, she'd finally get up from her nap. Got those blacked out shades, whatever they're called, the really dark ones in our bedroom. I love having those. God, they're so nice to have. So like during the day, it's just like so dark back there, and it stays so cold in our master bedroom. The king suite, whatever. I mean, what is it? They're dropping that now, calling it master bedroom. I think everyone just knows if you're over like 20, 25, what that is. Oh, sweet. Forgot my special delivery. I'll have something delivered here in a minute, team. I'll have to take like a 3-minute break. Over 350. I'm watching for Tesla here. This is what happens when I'm not around. Over 350. Watch that squeeze up. Next leg up. I would say for Tessie. I know. I hear you. I'll come out and get you situated in a minute, too. I got something getting delivered. Over 350. Watch for the spike up to 351. Now, if we get over 351, 352. It's over 352 that I really feel like we get that takeoff again and get back up to... We could go through the make the upper VWAP band start to move up at that point is my point. But you do have 351 and then 2 to worry about. $1 increments on the way up there. And since we've had the bigger moves earlier in the day, that's kind of what it's been. $1 moves, maybe 2. And you got 2 earlier when you got the break of the VWAP from 27.50 to 28. I mean, to 50, right? So you got about $2, maybe a little bit more out of it at most, but somewhere in there. And you could get that again, maybe up to 350.
I hate your fucking...
Good girls. Who's your good girls? Who's your good girls? Who's your good girls? Who's your good girls? I got my daughters in here. Oh, here we go. I'm telling Tesla seems like they're one of the better ones for the move right now. Unless I'm missing one. I know. Oh, fail at 350. Fail at 350. Got a fail right there at 350. So that's going to be huge. And that trend line, holding that uptrend in that VWAP, holding that trend line VWAP. It's got like triple whammy area of support, I should say. Triple whammy support. VWAP, because it did bounce off of it. It's got the trend line.
and the old resistance becoming new support at 347. So that area right through here is 100% what you need to be watching for. SYTA, your other small cap play to watch, over 735 in pre-market highs, which you would be watching for SYTA. It's on this multi-day uptrend channel. You have to go to 1 year. Okay, I was just making sure. Oh, that's right. This is that one that's probably had reverse splits. One of the few we've looked at here recently. So the only resistance I see are these upper shadows we're kind of going to run into, possibly, maybe, 735 to 760. Over that, that's where we can get that pop up to that 875 roll. So know that up through around the 750, 760 mark, we're still going to have a little resistance here for SYTA over 735. All right, I'm going to check the front door for the package. It should be like any second now. I'll be right back, okay? BRB. All right, team. Back. Do we have any movement? No, nothing. Just SYTA. Oh, I called it out pretty much in that area up to about 760, 765 resistance. We got that. Waiting to see if Tesla can break out back over that 350 area. Over 350, maybe 351, but I know 352 will have some resistance. So again, like I talked about earlier, maybe you get a little $2 spike right there. Man, yeah, I don't know. PR Trader, SYTA, you know, it'd be shorting that would be another good thing you'd be looking for too. Here is kind of getting this trend line in. Do we base it from the bottom? Yeah, it's already happened. So now we kind of move it up because it looks like it's right here. The new true uptrend is kind of somewhere like right there, right? You know, like somewhere. I guess if you want to do that, you could even do that possibly, right? Somewhere right about something like that. But I would wait for this 670, I should say, 665 area to crack. Then you get through that VWAP and you should be good for definitely more short. Watch for this to break out and go for more again, over 350 for more to 351 to 352. Got to wait for candlestick confirmation. I think we kind of barely got it there. It's a little iffy. I would probably wait for that upper shadow to eclipse, and once you get over that upper shadow, then you know you're good to go. But we have barely gotten some candlestick confirmation over 350. SPY still pretty much dead in its tracks from pre-market onward, essentially for the day. Not a really good chart. Really slow, choppy day for the SPY. Not a great day across the board, really. Like I said, it's not. There wasn't and hasn't been a lot of good trades to be had. We've been that way more and more so. As the days and months have gone by, weeks have gone by, because, you know, I was saying this back in March. It's about the ugliest I've ever seen it, small caps and large caps combined. It's definitely the ugliest I've ever seen it in large caps. It's just gotten where, again, I should be able to go back through at the end of the day as a painted picture, even at this point, and find 3 to 4 trades to be had across the board or on multiple tickers, and I can't find that, you know, unless you're micro trading, scalping. Essentially, it's just not that great. Lay down. Avery's cooking some sausage balls, by the way. They freaking... I'm about to go get me one. I'll be right back. I'm gonna tell you how good they are. Okay. So she's never made them before. It's her first time making them. She loves sausage balls. Have you ever had them before, team? It sounds kind of weird. They're so fucking good. I'll be right back. The house right now smells like a restaurant.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. You know I'm down for whatever tonight. I don't need the finer things in life. No matter where I go, it's a good time. Yeah. And I don't need to sit in VIP. Middle of the floor, that's where I'll be. Don't got a lot, but that's enough for me. Yeah. 'Cause I'm good. I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. So I just let it go, let it go. Oh na 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 na, no I don't care no more, care no more. Oh na 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 na, so come on, let me know, let me know. Put your hands up, na na na, no baby, nothing's gonna stop us tonight. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, do you think about me when you're all alone? The things we used to do, we used to be. I could be the one to make you feel that way. I could be the one to set you free. Do you think about me when the crowd is gone? It used to be so easy, you and me. I could be the one to make you feel that way. I could be the one to set you free. When you need a way to beat the pressure down, when you need to find a way to breathe, I could be the one to make you feel that way. I could be the one to set you free. If you wanna see me when the crowd is gone, used to be so easy, can't you see? I could be the one to make you feel that way. I could be the one to set you free. I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. Life was stringing me along. Then you came and you cut me loose. A solo singing on my own. Now I can't find the key without you. And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete.
All right, we back. Sorry, we back, and they good. They good. They good. They good. They good. Here we go. Lunch trades. There we go. Lunch trades. Getting some trades in. Make sure I shut that window. I was like, I gotta make sure that window's shut. Get another dog to sneak out. Oh man. Oh. All right. Oh, what I said there. Where's that 350 break? There we go, 350. That's what we got close. We were all pretty on a pretty decent trade right there. That seems to be one of your better setups though for lunch. I mean, I don't see a lot. Tesla seems to be the one. Tesla definitely seems to be the one. Yeah, that's about it though. I don't see a lot else happening as far as large caps or small caps. Let me know if you want me to check and break down another ticker. It is, you know, I give, you know, like Deck would always ask, and I'm sure still does. Right today, you know, if you'd have to say one to, I'm yawning, but I am still head on sleep. Like right today, from 1 to 10, what would you give it as far as a hot scale, busy scale, pretty scale? I mean, I'm giving it a 2 or 3. It's slower. Large caps especially. There's only one to me. Only been one decent ticker with good size movement, which has been Tesla. You know, with the squeeze up, boom, right there, and the drop down. But then since then, it was got dead for about an hour and a half. But then it got busy again for the last, you know, about hour or so. That's one of your better looking plays for the day. Even going back through a lot of the large cap plays, there's just not been a lot of good movement as far as what setups you're going to take. NVDA has a, you know, really long trend line that's pretty nice, but you know, maybe that cracks that possibly down the line. AMD is very similar to that chart. I'm just saying, you're just not seeing Google's looking decent, taking it to new highs. So really, we can stop looking at SPY. It's just absolutely bleh. Let me know if that ever somehow takes off before we get done going live. Your better chart right there, at least for the day, is this W shape ish, you know, on Google, and this nice good squeeze up to 169.30 here so far. I think this is the highest we've been in this run so far, is it not? I don't know, maybe we've been to this area. Maybe we've been in this area. 170.65. 170.65 would be your next target, in my opinion. No, do we have any resistance before that? Right here, yeah, 169.35. Right here now. 169.35, and over that, then watch for the pop up to 170.65. So, nice good move right here for Google on the day. Marco wanted to play back here. I know. Life is tough. Jack over here playing bomb, so... Jack, you were seriously a mess. Alright guys, so sorry, I'm finalizing the dizzies. Y'all ready for the new ride, right? I mean, oh man, Margo, gross. I'm talking about getting one for a while. I knew it was coming because of, I was going to look into trade in, well not trade in, but the lease was going to be up on the Jeep Grand Cherokee that we have. And it's like a really nice big ride. It's got, you know, it's like the nice ride with the diamond stitching, the massage seats, front ventilated and front, you know, front and heated, front and rear cooled and heated, right? Or whatever. It's got everything you can think of. It's literally, essentially. Mostly that you can think of. Like, it's got heads-up display. It's got freaking night vision camera. A night vision camera, which is really dope, but it's not like we use it. It's got a side passenger screen, which is really cool. Google's still taking off the new eyes. But that lease was coming up, and it'd be cool to keep it forever, but I don't want to get another one. And the reason why is because they stopped making the V8s. And now I have like one. I'd actually then want to buy my lease, which is kind of a dumb thing to do, because you pay more money for it in the end. I could just buy it out, I guess, but then I'd just spend no money on it anyway. But it's only when they don't make the V8s anymore. I'm like, well, I can not only get the V8, it's like I said, it's like the X3M competition and the Jeep Grand Cherokee had a baby together, is what it reminds me of. You get luxury, you get speed, you get it all. Because the X3M competition, you get some luxury, but not a lot. Not as much as you get in the 5 Series. Kind of finalizing everything. Girls, lay down. Y'all have a beautiful bed to lean on over there. What are y'all doing? Margo, lay down. We'll have to get the other bed. And I have a bed for Ryan that we cleaned yesterday. Margo, for real, lay down. Stop whacking your ears around. Your ears are fine. Lay down. I'm going to get the other bed out. I'm going to get the other bed out. I can get the other bed out if you need me to. Okay. Here you go. Lay down. Lay down. Lay. Right there. Lay. 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 There you go. No, you're fine. We've got like, literally imagine that. Imagine having over $1,000 worth of beds in your house. Anywho. Thank you, Margo. But yeah, we have, because they're like $250, $300 full price. Like the beds we have. I mean, again, we didn't pay that. We got the discounts on them. But yeah, we have in here alone. That one was, those are cheaper. We'll say the 3 that are in here. The 3 nice ones that are in here, the 2 Bessie and Barney donut beds, and then like the Tempur-Pedic, whatever you want to call it, big ass bed that Groot always laid on over there. I mean, that alone's $650, probably $600 to $700. That's before taxes, but yeah, 6 to 7. So we'll just call it 700, 750. 3 beds, and then let's go into the bedroom. Oh, and then in the living room, one of these, another one of the extra large donut beds, and then we have 2 of those in the bedroom. So 3 more of those to count up, plus Groot's. What you call it? His big one I got from Bessie and Barney. So yeah, oh yeah, over 1,000 for sure. What you throw to then? Because that'd be another 2, 4, 6, 8. Wow, full price. That's crazy to think. Like probably $1,500 worth of beds in this house. Well, you know, somewhere in there were the dog beds. Any questions you guys have? Any stocks you want to go over? Anything whatsoever? CR Trader got some good lunch money. Anyone else need any kind of lunch money alerts? I think we're kind of all over what to be looking for. QBTS. I don't really get the 1675 area for a dip, but that's holding up pretty nicely right there. I can see why. I don't know if that was a misprint or if that actually worked out. I talked about the 1650 to 30 area. That is definitely a beautiful dip if you caught it. We're doing a little bit of a U-shape back on up. This play has gotten really dead, SYTA, but we are holding that trend line. Of course, Goog there just popped a new high of day, which was nice to see. It's nice, good little move up here overall. Pretty good move from Google today. And then, of course, what did I say? To 352. I said that would pretty much be your target. Beautiful call right there. Got the bull flag, did get candlestick confirmation. I said wait for over that to get in. which you could have done, still got some decent profit out of that trade, but that was about it. We do have this new overextended trend line right here to put in. All right, boom, bam, boom. Go to right there. That would be your new overextended one. So I'll leave both in to see which one gets more respected. The one from earlier that was being respected, or this new one that we're starting to build in. All right. Let me know again if you guys have any questions. I'm all ears for you guys, for shizzles. Whatever you guys want to go over. Let's see how much they've lowered it online. I want to see this because it's funny. Oh, that's from price down. Okay, so the guys over at at the Porsche place, I was really looking into this. I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger. Avery, yeah, they did finally lower it a little bit more. I'd still want it a little bit lower than this. I'd want it like probably another. This is not bad. This was getting closer to what I was wanting to pay for it. But it's funny. The guy that I know over at Porsche texted me and said, "Hey, we dropped the price on the Porsche, or not the Porsche, but the M4 competition. If you're interested." I'm like, man, talk to the wife. It's too late. You know, I would have probably jumped the gun, and if I did, which I love this car. It's super beautiful, and the carbon fiber package and all that kind of stuff. Super dope. Love the wheels. Love the blacked out look. Definitely could carry the Elvira name over. Quad exhaust. Absolutely love it. Got a carbon fiber exhaust. It's got all the carbon fiber you could think on it for shizzles. Got that new screen and setup. This would be more for me. And yeah, I kind of brought that up to her, and she was like, well, what are we going to take the dogs in? Blah, 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 blah. It's funny. I was wondering if they did lower the price on here, and they did. So, was that $2,000 more? I'm like, bro. That's funny, though. Get that out of here. I mean, I like it. It's gorgeous and all. It's nice and gorgeous and all, but we're going right here, baby. We're going right here. This is where we're heading. Heading to the 5 Series. Heading to the 5 Series. You know, definitely love the black wheels. This paint is beautiful. My favorite paint you can get before you get to their custom paint series. Love this and this colorway to go with it. Are you kidding me? Oh my, oh my, oh wowzer! Got the Bowers and Wilkins, one of the best sound systems you can get in any car. 1,500 watts of handsome, beautiful, gorgeous, sexy, everything you can think of. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's where we're going. It's pretty much a done deal. She's pretty much a done dealsters. You guys are quiet today. Anything you want to go over, let me know. I'll take a nap with you if you guys want to take a nap. I'll take a little nap together if you want. Oh, hold on. This is them calling. Hey, what's up? All right, we're good. We're here. We're here. We're live. I screwed up every play today, even on. Oh man, the TTTV demo. Cool, cool, cool. And that's what they're sending me. How much it was going to cost for the enclosed trailer. They're still trying to find a driver. I was like, man, I would love to drive or go get it. I've driven to get my first 2 BMWs, and then had a cool little sweet drive home. But driving like even the last one, which is not a lot of miles. I mean, it's like what, 60, 80, or 60, 120, 180, 240, about 300. Yeah, about 300 to Dallas. So that was like putting 300. Point being, the X3M competition I got was in Dallas. And I really wanted to get another one in Texas, but I just didn't see anything I liked there. Anywho, and so this one's in Akron, Ohio. Yeah, it's a little bit of a like 12, 13-hour drive. It's like, yeah, that's a drive. And then it was like, I don't know, it's 800. It's anyway, it's 800 plus miles. It's way too much for sure. Oh man, oh man, oh. That's why I was looking the wrong. I was like, what? That makes no sense. Yeah. It's like, damn it. I was just looking again just for fun, because everything's not done yet. I was like, I can. I can always back out if I find one in the DFW area. But yeah, no, it's crazy. There's like nothing in Texas for the X5M competitions. I mean, there's one. I don't think I have anybody from Little Rock I need to talk to. There's a 2025 that's the exact colorway that I want, but I'm like, they're charging more than sticker for it, which is they're right at like, it's like stupid. I'm like, oh, it's new. Oh, that's why. Okay, it's new. Go get a new one here. This is the exact one I want. I should maybe look into getting this. It's a brand new. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I don't know about that though. Does it have the Bowers and Wilkins in it? Let's see. No, it's got the Harman Kardon. Damn it. Oh no, it does have Bowers and Wilkins. Is it Bowers and Wilkins? I don't know why it wouldn't. Usually they add that no matter what when it's in the. It's 140K. Oh, they do have Bowers and Wilkins. Where is this one at though? Austin, Texas. Oh, in Austin. In Austin, Texas. Okay. Oh, it's got red brakes too. Oh, the red brake calipers. Oh, it's got Pilot F4S's on it. Boy, why didn't they wash this? What? Why would you not wash this before you put this on the site? Like what? It's the only one in Texas that I like, and it's brand new. They must have just put it up, literally. But look at this. What in the... I mean, they must have literally just got it in to get pictures up. They'll probably take better pictures soon. I wish the wheels were blacked out. They do look good with that blue, but blacked out would be better. I love the red brake calipers. That is so funny. They literally must. I didn't see this recently. They must have just got this in. Got the same colorway I'd want. I just don't know why they didn't do carbon fiber here. You can get carbon fiber now on the X5Ms. It looks so dope. I'm like, why would you not put carbon fiber there? I don't know if I'm a fan of those for the cars. I just don't know if I'm a fan of these for the SUVs. I like that for a car and a sports car, you know, like an M3 comp, M4 comp. I'm just not a big fan. I mean, I like it, but I don't know. They literally did just get that in. You can see the stickering on it still and stuff right here. See where you peel it off. Damn, they literally just got... Boy, this would be super new car smell. Why are the back seats... Why are you not getting ventilated seats in the back? That's just goofy. Come on, you got to get ventilated back seats. I mean, Jeep Grand Cherokee, that's what I love about they doing that Mopar stuff. And now, you know, Jeep, Dodge, whatever, Chrysler, you get a certain package and you just get the... You get that. Does this thing really weigh 6,600 pounds? Right, this thing has a tax write-off or something for the business. This literally is brand new. This is so funny. I've not seen one, and that's what I was wondering because I was looking because that's what we're just right out of the gate when I get it there. Because if I have to, point being, we're always here in Arkansas, so if I want to register in Texas, it's awesome just to get it in Texas because boom, you do everything through Texas. You get it. They send you the plates, right, already. You're already done. They register it for you. Well, I have to drive down there to register it. That's what sucks about being in Arkansas. You have to drive down there to actually register the damn thing. Because you have to get a state emissions. Stupid. Otherwise, you could register. I could register them right here, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can for just be out of it, but you have to do anyway. Or Texas has the stupid state emissions. It's so fucking annoying. Oh well. It's big baller time. It's time to do that delivery. You know what I'm saying? I just was making sure again there wasn't anything in the DFW area. $2023 interiors, but that's what I got. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm going for. Giovanni, before the new upgrades. What, Gen 8, 10, 53 million, whatever they're on now on that screen. What is that? Whatever generation that is, 10. I don't know. I can't remember now. Holy freaking Google's reversal. But yeah, that's the one. That's like the one I'm looking at getting. That's the one. Yeah, I like that for the cars. I don't mind it. It's kind of split. I do kind of miss having buttons, and I think they could do something that's kind of cool and modern looking, but still bring buttons. And I think they're bringing buttons back. I think I remember reading that. But yeah, for the SUVs, I think that'd be cool if they gave you a choice. I mean, this BMW, you're gonna have enough people, you know, to, hey, if you want that, you can get the curved screen, the big, massive infotainment curved screen thing that everyone's kind of going to. My Aunt Vicky got a Buick SUV, you know, nice little cute car. And that's the interior. It looks a lot like that. I don't know if it's using the same screen or technology as BMW, but it's the exact same curved screen in the front. I was like, that's funny. And I know Avery would not like it. I would love it, you know, and I can get used to it, but getting that's another reason I'm not getting a brand new one. I would love a brand new one, but oh my gosh, Avery would hate that big screen. She would be like, well, then she would be one of those things where she wouldn't want to drive it. Like she was super excited about our first BMW, or like the one we have now. Definitely has all the buttons, you know. I don't want her to get in something and she's like, I don't like this. It's hard to drive. I don't know what to do. It's too complicated. I want it to be like, oh, and I've already obviously I've showed her. So I showed her a different color. That was like the first. It was like that. I forgot what the silver color is that we got. But the first BMW got, his name was Beeman, like Willie Steeman or Willie Steeman Willie Beeman, or was it Willie? Yeah, it's Steeman Willie Beeman, right? Anyway, if you've ever watched Any Given Sunday. But first one was Beeman. It was a silver color, and she loved that one. And so the first one I showed her was a silver color with a different color interior than this one, and she loved it. I was like, oh, then I was like, well, that one's, I forgot what I said that one was. Oh, what happened to that one? Something was up with that one. And so I kept looking, and like right after that, I stumbled into this one, which is really the colorway I was hoping to find, which was that carbon black metallic, that deep blue with that white silverstone interior with the black kind of white black. Oh man, it's super. It's super. I'm just looking at it right now. So sexy. So sexy. Hopefully doing good today though, Giovanni. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a dream of mine to always get the, like I said, just stumbled because the first one we got was a 3 because Avery needed a daily driver. So back in 2021, when we finally started making enough money to afford a kind of a third vehicle, I got her an X3 with like the M package and stuff. You know, it was nice. And then that's when I traded that in for the same year. Well, it was 2 years later, but for the same year I got her. Then I got the X3M competition. But that's where I started with the X3 because she just wanted something small. And then that was in 2021. That's when the X5Ms really jumped up to like that 120, 125 mark. You know, I was for a new one, and used ones were still at that point where I was like, 'cause they just were. I was like, you know, so I was like, what do I get here? So I'm glad I waited. It was almost like a long. You know, I got my 3, just a normal one, tuned it, had fun with it. Got a stage 2 tune, you know, downpipe, new turbo, all that fun stuff. And then yeah, getting the X3M comp has just been such a joy to drive. I absolutely love that. Of course, the S58 engine is pretty much known as one of the best engine BMW's made ever already, you know, and then across, you know, known across the world how good it's been. But gotta, you know, we have 4 now. That was my fault because that also because my stage tier 1 dream car was a fully loaded Jeep Grand Cherokee. Like, they first had a limited back in the late 90s, so I wanted that. Then they came out with the Overlands. Then they came out with the Summits. Then they came out with the Summit Reserve, which I you know, have, which is just, like I said, all the bells and whistles. But I also wanted when they started making the SRT8s, and then they made it the Trackhawks, right? And so now I'm starting to get, damn, I want luxury, but I want speed. And then when I went to get in 2022, and I have the order paper still right here in this drawer, when I went on the same day and ordered the green 392, and that 2022, I was hoping that Jeeps were still going to be making the Trackhawks, and they weren't. If I'm not mistaken, I wish I would have now, because I probably would have just kept it, and that would still be our. I never would have gotten, you know, I would have gotten out of the BMW, and never would have gotten the X3M competition. I think you could still at that time order the old Jeeps. It'd be a 2021, and they were still doing Trackhawks, if I'm not mistaken. They weren't doing them in the new bodies. But I just was so, like, appeased. Oh my God, the interior of the new Jeep Grand Cherokees they're gorgeous. I mean, they're absolutely stunning. From the diamond stitching, the side passenger screen, I mean, it just was like, oh my God, this is a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Anywho, so it's kind of a toss between the two. I was like, oh, I'll have my speed one day. You know, I want my really luxury now, you know. And so that was a toss up there. And I really wish I would have gotten a Trackhawk then, honestly. That would have been fucking awesome to have a Trackhawk, but whatever. You can still go get one. Should have gotten one brand new, and especially for back then, they were only like, can't believe how much they were doing those Trackhawks and even Challengers. Like at first they're for, 75, 80K. It's a hell of a price for that piece of machinery. And that engine. Big pullback from Google, by the way. That's about the only thing I really see moving. SPY's kind of pulling back down, but not a lot. Yep, kept trading small. There we go. Don't see direction. Yeah. Nothing right now. Nothing right now for sure today. It's ugly out right now. That's why I'm talking about cars. But anywho. So, long story short, got the Jeep Grand Cherokee fully loaded. Knocked that off the list. Kind of knocked the BMW M Series off the list, obviously, as I have the X3M competition, but it was always the 5. I test drove a 2011 BMW X5M in 2014. So I was 3 years old. So when I worked in radio, we were doing like, going to do some sales, and I saw it and fell in love with it. Never at that time was even a BMW fan. I love Jeeps and Ferraris. Pretty much was my and then here and there like cars that were sexy, but not a brand is my point. That day I fell in love with BMW after driving that X5M. It had everything that I'd never seen before in a car. I was like, what? This is a 2011. We're in 2014. It's got this stuff, and it can go this fast. It blew my mind. Fell in love with the X5M, and literally with that day I took another one home. It was like a normal X5, like 40i or whatever they had at the time, and it was in that carbon black metallic, that blue color. And that's when I fell in love with that color, because it was so gorgeous. And they were like trying to get me to trade in my 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I think it was 2011. It was 2011 or 12 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It was like fully loaded. It was a limited and was pretty much fully loaded. I could have stopped there really with my Jeeps. I don't know why I didn't. I probably could have and should have and moved on and like saved up, and I'd probably already be at Porsches by now instead of wasting money on Jeeps. I say wasting money. You get my point though. But that was like my graduation present from college. It was used, but it had like 30,000 miles on it. One-time owner, 2011, and at that time when I got that when I graduated, 2013. So the car was like 2 years old, one owner anyway. Had heated seats, cooled seats. I never knew ventilated seats were a thing and that they'd been out that long. Had heated steering, had the big moonroof, sunroof, and I didn't know this when I first got it. I just test drove it and was like, and never had anything that nice ever in my life ever. I don't think I had any car that was leather. My Eclipse wasn't, nothing. I never had a car with leather in my life. But, well, my first hand-me-down, my first car ever was a 1990 Toyota Camry. And that was like my parents' first nice car that they still had. And then eventually was the hand-me-down that they were kind of holding for me until I turned, because they had 3 cars. Because they were just holding that for me. But that was, and then after that, it was nothing but cloth seats from 2000, right around 2000. To 2013, so 13 years I never had, essentially, and that Camry I didn't have for long because it kind of broke down. SYTA new live day, see if it gets to that 820 or so mark resistance here that CR Trader was talking about too earlier. Anyway, so it was just like I test drove that. It was funny, because they had a couple different ones that I test drove. When I came back in, my buddy who was a roommate with was in finance, then became his manager, and he's moved his way up. But anyway, at the time I think was just in finance. He was like, "Oh, don't tell him." So I just remember, I think it was him. Someone was like, "Don't tell me you drove the Limited," because it was nice. I mean, back for 2013, that was a really nice Jeep. And what's funny, back then, that used was only like 33, 34K. I want to say something like that. It's so funny to think about back then how nice that vehicle was, and it wasn't like, it was like dirt cheap to think about cars now. And it had like everything you think of, heated cool seats, heated rear seats, heated steering, the big panoramic sunroof, moonroof, whatever. Anywho, but I remember getting in that and driving, and had the leather, and I had no idea. I'll never forget to the day. And blah blah blah. Parents are gonna get it for me. They're cool with that. Payment's good. They're gonna pay for it. They love it. We'll take care of it, Josh. Don't worry. I'm like, oh my god, yay! I remember leaving the lot. It was December when I got it. It was actually right before I graduated. That was another thing too, because I got in a wreck like a dumbass. I've talked about this wreck before. It was in my senior year. I was interviewing the head basketball coach. I drove across the campus instead of walking, because it was college campuses are big. So I drove across campus to go interview him. I was driving back across. And when I was driving back across, of course, all the roads are slow. There's, like most college campuses, there's those little cute little houses that are around it. Someone had gotten off that, because it's only like 25, 30 miles an hour speed limit. Went off the road and into someone's fence and almost into the house. So there's already police and there's ambulance there. So I'm doing I'd say rubbernecking, but I'm looking at it, and the 3 seconds I go to look over at it, people had stopped in front of me because there was a stop sign coming up, and I didn't pay it, and boom! I mean, I'm going 20, if that, 25, right into the back of another vehicle. My freaking airbag goes out. There's only so much due on that car that I had left that the payoff, they just were like, the payoff is like nothing, it's totaled, we're not going to fix it. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then talked to the parents, like, hey, blah, 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 and they were like, we'll get you boom, graduation present, you did it. And that was, anyway, very 1st of December. Point, it was cold out. Never forget getting in the vehicle, leaving the lot. And I was like, it's got heated steering? I think I knew it had heated seats, but not the cooled seats, because I'd never seen, because you press the button, the button turns blue, not red or whatever, orange. for cooled, ventilated. Blew my fucking mind. The heated steering wheel, I was like, whoa, I'll never forget. It was such a cool thing. Hell, even I didn't know the new Jeep Grand Cherokee. I thought I looked at everything, but the one we have now, I didn't think it had self-drive for some reason. I kept missing that. And then going to pick up one of the great names we have now anyway, and then stumbling across that. I had that Jeep Grand Cherokee for 5 months and did not know it had self-drive team. 5 months I had that new vehicle. Like, dude, it's got massage it's got everything. It's just good. Same thing with the BMW. I didn't know the X3M competition had self-drive. I was on my way home from Dallas when I picked it up, and I was like, sure, what's this? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I thought it was just going to be like the adaptive cruise control, and I was like, oh, this has self-drive too. Fuck yeah. Which really is only good for when you're driving for more than like 30, 45 miles, but... Kind of some jolty movement here at lunch. PLTR down real quickly, then back up. SPY, same thing, down and right back on up. This is the one continuation, although it's been a little jolty here, down up here, but it's still staying down as Google. So some little jittery plays going on. We do have that squeeze from SYTA. We do have the squeeze here from SYTA, of course, now finally getting its lift off. Resistance to that 750, 60, whatever area for the longest time. Now getting to pop up. Again, resistance somewhere right around this upper shadow, right around that 820, 830 mark. 820, 830 mark for SYTA. That would be where you'd be looking for a quick little reversal back down. Oh yeah, you can too, yeah. I mean, especially when I'm in the BMW. Well, if you like, no offense, but if you are like a track car guy, you don't want no self-drive. Like, even I was looking at that in the X3M competition, there's a package you can get that has that, and people were like, I forgot what they said, because it comes with this big sensor on the front of it, and kind of like there are people like, I just didn't get it because I didn't like the sensor on the front of my ride. I'd rather point being, I'm always in control. I'm always using paddles. Like when I'm in the X3M competition, when I'm in the X3M, like even an SUV, I'm always in paddle mode. Like I'm always downshifting to brake. I'm very rarely ever using I haven't had to replace my brakes once. I'm almost 50,000 miles in on an X3M competition. 50,000 miles. That's why I love those brakes. They're fucking badass and they last forever, and especially if you know how to drive. But yeah, if you have like an electric car, if you have a car that's not like and you want to have fun with it, yeah, I can see that. Like, it's fucking nice. Just like, it just does everything for you. It's like, oh, it's slowing down for you. You got to get used to it. Because at first you're like holding the wheel still all the time, and like you still brake and it's trying to brake for you, but you brake even harder, you know, and you're like, even though it's braking, you're like, oh, this isn't braking fast. But yeah, once you get used to it, yeah, it's definitely nice to just kind of like, when you have, especially if you're in like a big city, metroplex, and you're in traffic, yeah, I would just sit there and be like, yep, bye, self-drive, I'm chilling. Yeah, even in the Beamers, but you get my point. Yeah, when it's normal day driving for me, and then that's how I get any chance I get to drive the BMW, is like, oh, it's like I want to get out to drive it. Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, where you're like fucking paddling. You're using the paddles nonstop. Oh, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just can't help it when you're in the car. There we go. Didn't quite get to 830. Did get to 820, but pretty much got to 820. I don't know if anyone got that resistance, but we called it out. We've been eyeing it out for a while there. But yeah, when you have the car that actually, like my first 392, the green one there, the 2022, it uses, and it says, even shows you, it says, talks about the, if I can talk here, the transmission. It says country of origin. It shows you where your car's built at. Well, the transmission, and I forgot what those transmissions are that's in, God, I forgot, damn it, 86, 85, 75, anyway, whatever, the badass, forgot the first letter. Anyway, point being, they're made in Germany. What's up? There's Broseph. But the first one I got, the paddles didn't work that well, on the 392, and I was hoping, like, to use those pedals, especially if you're going off-roading, you'd really want to use that. You don't want to use the damn, and you can use the gear, but it's like, I just love having those paddles. They're so delayed. Well, the new one I got, the final edition, that was one of the things I was like, it's just like having the BMW. shifts immediately. Like, oh, it's so awesome to have those paddles and for performance. Oh God, it's so fun. All right, Broseph, now to you, my man. All right, so questions real quickly. So the alerts are different every day. It just all depends on me. There's no set time for the alerts. Really right now, because you can see the market, well, you'll be able to tell them where you have them, if the longer you have them. When the market conditions tell me when to trade and what to trade is when I'm alerting. Small caps here recently have been absolutely ugly, asinine, just ugly, you know, not good. And so you're not getting a lot of small cap pre-market moves. So that's why you may not get alerts some days until 30 minutes or 45 minutes for the opening bell. I would say generally speaking, they almost 70% of the time will start about an hour, hour and 5, hour and 10 minutes, 45 minutes for the opening bell. So somewhere right around there is where you generally can, but there have been times when we have hotter markets where I was up an hour and a half for the opening bell almost every single day, because that's when those big the spikes and then shorts were happening. We were getting 8 a.m. spikers from PRs. So an hour and a half before the opening bell is what I'm saying, 8 a.m. Eastern time. You would be getting these great shorts. Well, that's not, it's not had really rarely been the case. And so it's all just dependent upon when I want to get in here and do the morning alerts. Now, sometimes I do have pre-market one-on-ones, and so you may get them really early, may get them earlier. Small caps. Large caps, you'll never get more than about 45 minutes before the opening bell. Well, why? Large caps move a lot in pre-market. A lot of the time, small caps do too as well, but the reason I'm giving you the small cap alerts right away is for possible trade. So, yeah, they're going to move in pre-market, but that's why I'm giving you them in pre-market, so you can actually, hardly anyone's trading large caps in pre-market, like no one is really. And so that's why I wait up until closer till the last 30, 45 minutes of the opening bell to give large cap alerts. That way you can go put your lines in, see what I like to trade, what looks the best to me, where you're looking to trade. And then you have levels set in truly right before the bell for the most part, and now you know what levels to truly trade and trust. For one-on-ones, if you're looking to book a one-on-one 4 with me, and you have a package, just make sure you're logged in the top right-hand corner. Go to book online. And once you click the book online, book now, go ahead and book one. Oh, I do have that on my website. I keep forgetting about that. I need to put the link out there for you guys. I have the link for 2 extra spots available there if anyone is available and interested. So you got to go check the next availability. And you go right there and you click that. And then boom. So if you do want to get in. But if you want to book online with me, that's all you do, boss. You book online. Book now. Make sure you're logged in, right? Make sure you're logged in. And then find, next availability, right? And then, boom, there you go. Click next. It won't charge you. It won't charge you, I promise, because you'll be logged in, so you won't see that. It won't charge you. So make sure you log in. Once you log in, book online. After you book online, book a one-on-one, and then you go here and just book it like that was your, that's your calendar. Got that, bro? Got that, brosif, bro? Brosif. Bro. His name is Brosif. Good girl, Rooster. Yep. Boom. First off, here's this link again for any of those traders in chat that are interested in the AKNR. I got 2 spots still available. And for those that want to book one-on-ones with me or want to book a package, here it is. Boom, bam, boom. And glass blowing trader, don't forget, because I just get so busy, man. I never take this down for about a week or 2. I'll keep this going probably through Memorial Day, just because it's a Memorial Day or Memorial Weekend coming on up. It's holiday. I'll keep it going through this weekend, so you'll have one more weekend for sure. And it just makes sense because it's a holiday weekend. So half off sale will continue through this weekend, team. If you need any help, I do one-on-ones in the morning, in the afternoon, at lunch, Monday through Friday. Again, if you need any help, we're going over trades. We're trading live together. If you need help with lines, resistance, psychology, mental stuff, your stop losses, your targets, what you're going long and short, why you're attacking, what you're attacking. If you need any help, sign your ass up, invest in yourself. And holy shit, what news came out on Google? Oh, Google said, okay, coding agent called Jules now available in beta. Okay. All right. When did this start crashing? Man, so Google just on a complete crash away right now, team. I know SPY's finally getting a little bit of a pullback, and we're getting a trend line crack on Tesla as well. Questions you guys have? Anything about the AKNR? Anything about my morning alerts? Anything about the one-on-ones? Let me know. Anything. What you got? Anything, team? We good? We good? We gooch? We gooch? We gooch? We gooch? We good? Oh, you got it, bro. So yes. There you go. Like I said, there's my link, my man. So go sign. I'll say sign up, but go ahead and get booked up today. And again, if there's nothing on the calendar that's right away, again, there's something about a month from now, I know. Let me know. We'll figure out something for sure. There we go. Someone just booked one. There we go. He said, let me get one of these in. Let me get one of these in. And I said, sounds good. Let's get one in. Google still going down for more, team. Good night right now. So Google right now looking to head down to ultimate low of day, which would be last Thursday's low of day of 164 down to 163.85. So Google right now on a complete doompy dump. Do we have any earnings this week to look at? I forgot about that yesterday. Nope, nothing. Nothing this week. All right, so really nothing. All right, cool. Cool. All set for 618. Sounds good, bro. We'll get our first one in. Be right when I get back from Colorado. Be right when I get back from Colorado. Boom. All the other good stuff. All my other links. There they are. Everything's out there. There you go. AKNR, one-on-ones, website, free stuff, morning alert sign-up link. Think you've heard the spiel. If you need more information about any of the information I just threw out there from the AKNR, trading live with me, learning live with me in person, having fun, me cooking for you, etc. You meeting other great traders in chat at the AKNR this summer in Dallas. If you got questions, let me know. Or if you have questions about my one-on-ones, you have questions about the morning alerts, how to make more money. Where in Colorado you go on the tour? Oh man, that's awesome, Broseph. At least till the end of June. That's funny. So my wife is from Littleton. I'm always wearing a Denver Broncos hat, by the way. So this hat turned around. I'm a huge Denver Broncos fan. Got the John Elway up there, right? So been watching probably since 88 to 90, somewhere in there. I've been watching the Broncos. Brother was born in Colorado Springs. Fast forward to 2008 when I met Avery. She's from Littleton. So we always go out to the Denver area, just from past, I almost said from past short history. From when I was a kid, my brother lived in Colorado Springs, but then it was also in the Denver Metroplex. He's my half brother, by the way. My dad's first relationship, so he always lived with his mom. Anywho, so we're traveling out there for Coldplay. We're seeing Coldplay. I got VIP front row, most expensive concert tickets ever. We've seen Coldplay a few times. We love Coldplay. It's her favorite band. So, anywho, going out to Colorado to go not only enjoy Colorado, but to go see Coldplay and the VIP tickets that we have. It was our birthday present. They came out, the tour came out on sale last October. I think it was on our birthday, if I'm not mistaken. 100% sure it actually came out on our birthday. And there was no ifs, ands, or buts when I saw the tour where they were, because they're doing a stadium tour. I'm like, well, definitely going to Denver, because she's been wanting to go in the summer again. We love going, and it's just, she loves going in the summer. She loves going anytime, but definitely the summer, it's just chill. Oh, that's long. Yeah, cool. Yep. Yeah, we're usually right there in the Metroplex. All our favorite places as a kid that she went to. She moved out of there. She was there, and he was born in 86. I was born in 84, just so you know. I'm an old fuck. Yes, I am now 40 years old. Turned 40 in October. Anyway, but she moved away from there like 99, 2000, somewhere in there. So she loves going back out there and going all the places that she went to as a kid and the nostalgia. And so we always stay somewhere in like the Inglewood, Littleton, somewhere right around that area. And then hit up all her spots, go get up in the mountains for a day. Last time we went was in 2023, went a couple times. The Nuggets were doing great. Actually, just kind of stumbled upon going to a game. I always get Broncos tickets with that year, of course, and they have been better. I was like, let's go see a Nuggets game. I got courtside seats. Actually here's a picture from me and Avery. I was like, and lo and behold, LeBron James and the Lakers were in town. Like, you know what? I can actually say I didn't get to see Kobe. I didn't get to see Mike. At least I can get to see one of those in this century, these few decades, this century, this era of like, oh, he'll be up there, he'll be mentioned with them. I was like, let's go see LeBron and the Lakers, I'm not a big LeBron fan at all. But I was like, you know what, let's go. There's, chance in a lifetime for sure to go see LeBron James. And so right here we go. And what does LeBron do? What does LeBum do? What does LaFlop do? They're on a road stretch, and he sits out the whole game. I got to see, there he is right there. I got to see LeBum James. We got a pitch with Rocky. I got to see LeBum James eat popcorn and get kernel seeds. This is the family right here. I got front row. That's front row. Then this is like those two rows. It's like family, and then that's the bench, in media or whatever. Anyway, but I'm like right here. I'm courtside essentially, almost. Paid like $2K for tickets. I don't know what I paid. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, you bum ass mother. You not only were down on my list, but you went even further down on my list, you bum motherfucker. Anyway, got to see Joke and Murray destroy the Lakers. Well, then fast forward, who do they play in the Western Conference Finals? Beat they ass. Then they go to the finals and play the Heat. And so I went out there for a game. Oh yes, for sure. Only reason we went out there is to see, the Broncos. And like, let's go see the Nuggets. I'm like, oh wow, lo and behold, they're actually playing the Lakers. The one game that we could see, right? I was like, that's awesome. That's crazy. Let's go see LeBron James. At least I can say I've seen him, right? To add to his legacy even more. But yeah, Kobe and MJ. I wish I would have seen them for sure. I mean, I'm in Arkansas. I grew up in Arkansas. They just were never around. I honestly wish as a kid, and I know my parents would have done it. I wish in that 97, 98 year, like either 97 or 98, the last 2 years, because my parents I know finally making more money. I didn't know that then. I'm sure they would have even done it years before that when they were making okay money, were making more or better money. I wish I would have said, I want to go to Dallas for a weekend. Because Tommy, my brother, lived in Dallas too. That's why anyway, that was the other tie to me. But he was either in Denver or Dallas, which is always kind of funny as a kid, the 2Ds, right? Well, I don't think he got to Plano maybe until later than that. I don't remember going to Plano until like 99. But my dad remembered them going to games and watching the Arkansas Razorbacks playing like the NCAA tournament when they would be in Dallas, for regional whatever, in the tournament. I wish I would have asked and told my parents' mom or whatever for my birthday this year, I don't care when they play there, I don't care, but for my birthday gift, I want a weekend and whenever it is, I want to go to Dallas and see, the Chicago Bulls play the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, it's only a 5-hour drive. Where we live, we're in South. It was actually a 4.5-hour drive where we lived in Southwest. So we lived close. We actually lived 30 minutes closer than we do anyway. I'm like, I should have done that. Why didn't I do this? Oh man. Oops, there you go. There you go. That bum. LaBummy. You can call him LaBummy. Instead of LeBron, LaBum, that's LaBummy. My father got me tickets to the Bulls Celtics game when I was a kid, and MJ was out with the flu. I was crushed. Oh, PJ. Oh, man. Yeah, Jordan's my dude. You know, Jordan's my dude. Jordan's my dude. Got the Wings poster right there. Got his autograph on the high school. It's the high school, a hat of the high school he went to, the Bucks. It's autographed. I used to have over 100 pair of Jordans. Now I got some old school, like I got the original Space Jams up here, and I got some old, like ones that I'll never wear again, but just have value to them. And in this closet right there, this is my shoe closet that I never wear, but one day I might. You know, I don't. One day I don't know what. I'll just keep them forever and look at them like, yeah, I got these. Got like collecting cards. CMJ all day. I was in the game 97 where I crossed him up. Oh, hated it even though. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's old Jordan. I mean, good God. Jordan at that time is what, 34, 36, 5? I don't know what he was at that time. Probably, we'll call it 35, I'm betting. Somewhere around 30, 35. I mean, he's 30 fucking 5. Allen Iverson is 20. Let's go see any 20-year-old versus 35. I'm 40. Even I'm decently in shape. I bet a lot of 25-year-olds going to cross me up in a hurry. 100 fucking percent. They're 15. Imagine a 45 to a 60-year-old. That 60-year-old's gonna break a fucking hip. He might die from hip surgery replacement. Well, again, let's take it back to 1908. Let's go 2 years out of the league. 1 year, like AI was 2 years out of the league. All right, let's get Jordan when he was Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan might get a little crossover, but when that shot goes up from Allen Iverson, Mike's made up for that. And with his length and his height and his athleticism and his vertical, he's swatting that. He ain't swatting. He probably just grabs it with his big ass hand that he's got, and he's heading back down the other court and fucking slamming the ball. Like, good crossover. You did get me for about a split second, but I'm so fucking quick and fast, and I'm very, very athletic and having a vertical you'll always dream of, Allen Iverson, which is yours is good, but ain't no 50 inches like mine is. Swats it. Did I say swats it again? He probably just grabs it with one hand and down the back the rest of the way. I always wonder, oh yeah, Muggsy Bow, oh yeah, oh man, those hit hard. Those Charlotte Hornets pullover starter jackets, bro. Orlando Magics, you know, they're hit, you know. But yeah, those Charlotte Hornets, man, that like 94, 95, 96, 97, somewhere in there. That colorway, that purple and that turquoise. Oh, bro. That's AK47 colors right there. I've got a Porsche on Gran Turismo 7 that I colored. I called it the Easter egg, but it literally, and when I remember when I was designing it, looks just like, I was like, man, this looks like the Charlotte Hornets colors in the 90s. It's got that great color with that turquoise. It's fucking so sick, that Porsche is. I don't know if it's a 3RS or 4RS on the game that I did that too. I'm trying to do something different. Seeing the same old generic colors. But yeah, MJ definitely all day. Just as Kobe had it, but not to the extreme of Jordan's. But just that undenying will to just, you're not going to beat me. I'm going to win. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. He was sick. He was just, you know, and that was cool to see Kobe. You know, I didn't like Kobe at first. It was kind of like LeBron, where I was like, oh, you just want to be. And in the end, I was like, he was as close as we'd ever get to see, obviously, because he emulated his game and was very similar body stature, right? He's 6'6", same 215, 220, same body. I mean, it's like the same thing. And it was crazy to get that back-to-back, to be honest. We were lucky. Very lucky to get that back-to-back. Fucking smut over in Jay's lobby. Exhausted trying to talk J trades in your mastermind. It was like telling him to get out of Google. That's funny. Oh man, but yeah, Muggsy Bogues. I'm funny. Avery just put on the other day. We were both just tired and out of it after Groot. Fucking, she put on Space Jam. How cool is my fucking badass hot wife? Like, how bad is my dope ass wife? She puts on Space Jam. She's like, I love this movie as a kid. I'm like, you did? I don't remember this conversation ever before with her, right? Like, it's just one of those things where we just start talking about it. I'm like, fuck yeah, I love you. And then I know like every fucking line of that movie. So and I would just like, I kept doing that, like right before they would say it, I would say it. It's like, I think it's so cute how you know every line in this movie. That's so cute. I love it. I was like, that's awesome. You fucking love Space Jam? You're fucking dope. You're rad. Definitely a cool ass wife. Gotta be giving my wife some props. Hey, obviously, better be doing that to any wife for sure. Just was Mother's Day weekend before last. Mother on my dogs, but no, she's cool. She's radical. Any stocks you want to go over? Last couple of minutes here, team. I'm about to cut off the live stream for the day. Any stocks, any comments, any questions, any worries, any stirries. By the way, I am selling this setup for you guys. So if you are interested, that setup right there, that goes for $24.99. Does have a wireless, or I should say, a Wi-Fi hotspot. Comes with Dolby Atmos surround sound speakers. You know, even comes with your own personalized name ingrained bar of soap. So that way, in case you do drop your mouse into the toilet, you will have a bar of soap to wash your hands after you get it out. You may have to replace that said mouse, but you know, at least you do get to wash your shit fucking hands having to get it out of that shit toilet. What are my thoughts on SYTA for the rest of the afternoon? It probably just runs up this trend line, my man. Maybe watch for another squeeze. The 750 to VWAP crack would be nice, but then again, you got to watch for 725. 7 essentially runs in 25-cent increments on the way down, right? And it really would be one of those things where this is getting overextended, this trend line is, where I would be, you know, careful shorting it. Yes, it will crack, it won't hold all day, but there's your uptrend channel. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. SYTA is a gorgeous, beautiful uptrend channel, and you are looking at it. Is it Irish Spring? I do that or Dove. You know, Dove is, you know, one of those. I used to have sensitive skin, so I had the sensitive skin box at the bottom, you know, where it says sensitive skin plus $2. So it's Irish Spring or sensitive skin. Click that little button at the bottom, you know, where it says sensitive skin, and it's just plus $2. It says beside it. That's for the Dove. You know, I'll send you some Dove. No lie, though, my mom had to use it as my skin was so sensitive. The only like laundry detergent, my skin would like break out into like this weird like, it's weird to describe what it was. It was like this. It wasn't a rash, but it was like this. It was weird. My skin just reacted to the laundry detergent, I should say, except for Dove, and it had to be not the liquid, but the powder form or whatever you're gonna call it. So weird. My skin as a kid. Any questions you guys have? Any last questions? Anything? Calling it a day. You know how to get a hold of me if you need anything otherwise. One last look at the baby. One last look at Voltron, Vision, the double V. I'll just call them both. Voltron, Vision. I'm going to get them a new, just they don't have it. Again, I'm like, I'm getting a new first steering wheel cover. I'm getting the same steering wheel cover that I got. I say trim. Because you just take this off. Well, you have to first, what sucks about this, I have to go to my boy in my shop. But anyway, so this will be carbon fiber. So it'll be the exact same look, but the silver part, I'm going to get that carbon fiber. That only costs like $200 to get this carbon, or $300, whatever it is, to get the carbon fiber trim, which matches the trim here. There's a couple different websites that make it. It's pretty dope. And then, maybe down the line, I'll update that steering wheel would be the other thing. Get me some Alcantara in there. I'd love an Alcantara steering wheel, for sure. Just in certain parts, not the whole thing. But yeah. Oh man, that blue. That's just that colorway just yells at me. This right here. Can't wait to smell it. And the Bowers and Wilkins. I've never heard Bowers and Wilkins, so that'll be a first for me. I've never heard Bowers and Wilkins before. I've never went and test drove one or asked to hear it. Just never have. So that'll be the first time ever hearing Bowers and Wilkins. It's got to be just as good, but probably gets louder. Because mine's like 1100 or over. It's over 1000, but it's not 1500 watts, which the Bowers and Wilkins is. But the Macintosh that's in the Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Reserve is fucking so. It's the best bass treble. It sounds so perfect. And it sounds like I have two 12s in the back. I don't know what is in the back of that Jeep, but it sounds so good. but it only gets to like, you know, you can, when you turn it up, you know, it only gets so loud, and you're like, man, I want to keep going. Like, it's loud, but man, I want to keep going with the window, like when the windows are down and the panoramic, this whatever's open. I was like, ooh, 1500 watts. This one may be even louder, and I can't wait. You got it, bro. Anything else? We good, bro? Giovanni, Lone Wolf, bro, PJ, Mr. Hoops. Good to see you in chat, Hoops. Hoops, I guess you got the note from the wife in August, or the wife was taking a trip. I was hoping, Hoops, you would be coming to the one in August, my man, since we got a basketball court. I got that for you. It had your name written all over it. I was gonna ingrain your name in the basketball court back there. You know, Hoops was here. Anything else? We good? Glass blowing, Giovanni, CR from earlier. Anyone else? Love you guys. I am off tomorrow and Thursday. You will not see AK47 the next 2 days. Now, you might in the morning and pre-market for the morning alerts. Obviously, I will do those the next 3 days. I'm not taking those off until next week. I'll be doing morning alerts the rest of the days this week. Don't worry about that. So you'll see me in pre-market. You'll see me around the opening bell, but that's about it. Pre-market, opening bell, and then I'm out. I'm not going to stick around long the next 2 days. I'll stream live on Friday all day. You had me last Wednesday and Thursday while Deck was out. I streamed live a lot longer last week for you guys for free. So hopefully you enjoyed that last Wednesday and Thursday. This Friday, I will be live like I was last Friday all day long. If you do get the morning alerts, don't forget, whatever day is beautiful or kind of sexy out in the morning in pre-market, I will send that private link so you guys can join me. And while I do the video and go live. Now, I had that a few people. I try to go back to that Friday link and click on it over the weekend. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't work. I forgot, and I realized because that was the live stream I used on Friday, right, in the morning, which then I played music, and which wasn't any copyright bullshit, and so then they took it off, so you can't go back. That won't happen all the time. Usually it'll be a private link that only you guys will get. It won't be because of my live stream. It'll be something that literally you guys only get, and you will be able to go back and watch it. So any of those that had a question about that one I sent on Friday and why you can't watch it, it's because I played music and YouTube blocked it. Stupid, I know. But the ones I usually generally do moving forward, don't worry, it won't be. The reason I did it last week because Deck was out. I wanted to do it live in front of everybody and get them a little taste of what they were missing. Oh, nice, Lone Wolf, be in Austin tomorrow. What you doing in Austin? What you going to Austin for? You gonna pick up? Oh, I know what you're going to Austin for. You're gonna go pick up this right here. Let's go pick it up for me. It's beautiful, beautiful. It's crazy, 140K these days. I remember when these were brand new, like 75, 80K. I think when I first started liking them. Then they got up to like 90, 100, then 120. All the way up to 140 now. I mean, dang, yo, that's just crazy for a brand new SUV. And it does everything you'd want it to do for shizzle, but damn, requesting from check availability. Hey, it's a good dealer right there. 5-star, 9 reviews. Hey, it's at a good dealership. Carbon black metallic. Just wife's sister graduation. Oh, nice. Wife's sister graduation. Wife's sister graduation. Okay, gotcha. I had to like do my math for a second. I'm like, wife, sister, she's graduating. I should call it. Dude, you should. You should, Lone Wolf. Look it up. Just look up X5M competition for sale in Austin and find that one for 140K. And go, hey, I need to test drive this. I'll be in town tomorrow. Here's when I want to come by, get it ready. You'll be in. Then you're gonna want one. Oh man, 600. It's like 620, 30 horse, whatever it is. It's 600 plus horsepower. Oh man, brand new car smell too. Oh, they're dope, man. I fucking love that fucking M series shit. And if you did drive it, you should really get on the brakes. Because the brakes when they're brand new are so stiff. Oh god, the car salesman would hate you. You would laugh. You and your wife could just have fun because you're not gonna get it, obviously, you know, right? You just fucking FaceTime me, and he's like, "Hey, no FaceTiming, man." Like, no, I gotta. This is my bro. He's the one that actually made. All right, how are the brakes, AK? And just fucking slam on those M brakes, what'll fucking send you to a screeching halt because they're so stiff at first. Like they're like you touch them and you brake. Oh god, you just tell your wife like, "Hey, I'm gonna look back and give you a couple of winks, and then I'm gonna fucking just slam the brakes." All I know is I'm eating in now. Oh, for fuck sure, yeah. And going to the Bat Bridge. Oh, nice. Yeah. In-N-Out Burger's so good. In-N-Out's good. In-N-Out's good. In-N-Out's some good stuff. Yeah, it's always good. I love doing that when you can get stuff that you don't typically have at your, where you live at. We always did that, like in Arkansas, we never had Whataburger or In-N-Out, or so anytime we went to Dallas or anytime we went to Florida, because Florida's got Whataburger. My brother, especially because my brother's from the West Coast, so he never gets Whataburger. And so every time we went to Florida, I remember one time going after dinner, and here recently was one of the last times I remember he went is when I finally started liking Whataburger. No, that's when I went. We both did it recently. One time after dinner, he wanted it so bad because where it was and where we stayed at, it was like we only went down that way like one anyway. After we ate, we went and got Whataburger. This motherfucker ate more. I'm like, how are you doing it? I though did that because after we moved from Texas, we didn't have Whataburger for a while, and I'll never forget going down there to the beach one year, and we passed that infamous Whataburger that's there on Highway 98. It's in Fort Walton Beach, and I remember after dinner I got my usual fix. And I was so fucking full. It was I already kind of planned it. Like, go home. I drank all day, really, got my son, ate all that food. 7 o'clock, I was like, that's so out. Yeah, we didn't have none. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, man, that's crazy. Y'all not even have Whataburger on the East Coast over there? Y'all don't have Whataburger like in like Jacksonville, Daytona? Y'all don't have that far east? They stopped doing them that far east? They pretty much cut them off right where we go at, right there around 98, Highway 98 area. That sucks if so. I love some Whataburger, bro. They got good breakfast. I just like it because it's kind of like Cheesecake Factory. It could be a little overhyped, but it's just so good because you got so much to choose from. Their breakfast menu's so big. Their normal menu's so big. You're going to find something you like in there. And there's a few things you're probably going to like. Like me, there's a few things I like on that menu. I love Whataburger. Yeah, I can't believe that. You got to get you some Lone Wolf. I hate that. That's the fun thing, though, about traveling to places you never go to. You get that, and it makes it so much fun. Like, so much like, oh, my God, when you get In-N-Out and you haven't had it in, like, 4 years. Those sweet, amazing, salty fries. We do. It's like 3 hours. Oh, my God. Wow. That's crazy. Heck no. We just got Chick-fil-A. Great. Chick-fil-A. Oh, it's hilarious. I'm going to talk about another one. That's good. It's quick. It's fast. I'd say it's something that could be overhyped to a lot of people, but it's good. It's quick. They're super fast. They'll get you through that line. Their lemonade's fire. Their Chick-fil-A sauce is fire. Barbecue sauce fire. Their sandwiches or nuggets are fire. Strips are fire. It's hard to go wrong with Chick-fil-A. I love Raising Cane's. I love Zaxby's. I love food. Now, there's one difference where I'm like, I will go Popeyes for sure over KFC, 100% of the time. Now, I do like some KFC. Don't get me wrong. I like some Churches. Bojangles the only thing it's getting compared to my southern, amazing Louisiana Popeyes. Popeye's still number one no matter what, but Bojangles is second. And then KFC, and I don't even know what the fuck Church is doing. I don't even know what Church's Chicken is. You think called Church's Chicken, they'd have it down a little bit more. They got it down. Last place in the chicken category. Freddy's Kills. Who's Freddy? Left out. Where are they? Freddy's, what's that called? Freddy's, I forgot. We have them here. Freddy's Custard. Freddy's what? Frozen. Freddy's Steak Burgers. Whatever it's called. This place right here. To me, they're a knockoff. I say a knockoff, but they're like Steak and Shake. I like Whataburger more. This is like Steak and Shake though to me. So Steak and Shake essentially is Freddy's. Freddy's, they may be even owned by the same damn people, but Freddy's is like Steak and Shake. Frozen custard and steak burgers, and they're really thin little burgers. I'm a Whataburger guy over Freddy's, for sure, but I don't like. I don't know. I don't like these thin little patties like that. I'm not a little thin patty guy. I like, give me some meat. Give me some meat. But it's good. But to me, it's just like Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake, Freddy's. Freddy's, Steak and Shake. Carl's Jr., Rally's. Rally's, Carl's Jr. Right? It's the same thing. Friendly's, yep, that's another one. Yep. See, those all kind of me going the same thing. Same kind of thing. Same thing. Their spelling's the same. You know, kind of has that weird cursive little. Yep, you're all over it. That's it. It's good stuff. It's good stuff, for sure. Dude. I love food. You can't get there. The only one would be when I go to chicken. I go Popeyes, right? Other than that, man, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, almost same logo. Yep, that's what I'm saying. They may be owned by the same people. I don't know who owns those, what corporation owns them. But yeah, they're all good. They're fucking good. I love steak burger. Now the real steak burger. Let me show you this, guys. Glass blowing trader. Look at this. Butcher shop. Steak burgers. Yeah, baby. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get a damn picture of it. Butcher shop, Little Rock. Let's see if we can find a picture of it. It's not gonna be a good. Maybe it's a good picture if I click on it. Let's see here, Steak Burger Friday. Oh man, that's a shit picture. It's a steak place, the butcher shop, and they do steak burgers. Oh my God. I mean, they're like trimmings from a steak, for real. Like, they are absolutely like, oh, I'm talking like real, like, we're talking like, damn. We're, you know, it's a thicker guy. It's a thick daddy. I can't find any pictures of what it would look like. I don't know if I have any on my old Insta or whatever, but good night. That motherfucking place. Obviously, you're at a fucking steak place. You know, you're getting real steak trimmings, like fresh. And when you go in there and they do the big steak thick fries. Hopefully, you know of steak fries and you know what I'm talking about, friends and family. I need to go back. I haven't been in forever. It's just where we live now. It's like it kind of helps us so we don't go out to eat. You know, we're in one of those spots, kind of away from everything, getting out from the city. You don't want to drive in, so you don't eat out a lot. Helps out. I'm getting hungry at glass punch, you're right. Right. That's what I do at lunch. So let me get out of here. Lost boys, lost girls. Have a great, safe place, food-filled day. I'll keep it on Tesla. I'm going to keep it on Google since it's had a little bit bigger movement here over the past couple of hours at least, you know, since I've been live for lunch. We'll keep QBTS as it runs up the trend line. Beautiful trend line still holding on QBTS. And same thing, trend line on SYTA. Lost boys, lost girls, glass blowing traded, lone wolf, hoops, the Lord's chicken, yeah, right. It's the good stuff, hoops. It's the good stuff. Man, I love some Popeyes. That spicy. I'm surprised they haven't come up with extra spicy yet. I would do extra spicy. I'm surprised with everyone, hoops. Them doing the spicy chicken sandwiches. Everyone going spicy. Why haven't they gone extra spicy yet? Because the spicy really isn't spicy. It's got a little heat to it, but it ain't that spicy. I would want an extra spicy chicken sandwich. I'm down for that. Anyone else? We'll talk about it on Friday. See you guys, of course, in the morning. Again, next 2 days, if anyone's asking, try to remember, I'm out. I don't go live on Wednesdays and Thursdays anymore. I just will be around alerting. I don't even have any one-on-ones the next 2 days. I actually have no one-on-ones starting tomorrow through next Wednesday. A week off to relax and chill, sleep, take some time in with the pack. I've marked it off forever ago around Memorial Day. I like to, to do that pretty much every year anyway. It will help now after everything we've been through with Groot. And now I'll get to enjoy the new, beautiful BMW X5M competition. So again, tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, you'll only see me in the morning. All right? See you tomorrow morning. See you Thursday morning. See you live again on Friday.